What's going on, everybody? Nomad coming at you from Oculus Prime. We've got another Blade and Sorcery video for you today. This is going to be the top 5 things that you need to know, or should know, or would want to know to play Blade and Sorcery and have a lot of fun with it. This video is also kind of, in a sense, answering a lot of the questions that we get, some of them repeatedly, so hopefully we can kind of get this answer out there and everyone can see it. Share this video so that everybody can see it. So one of the top questions that we get is how to set your height, or why am I so short, or why am I so tall. So obviously you want to make sure that the character's height represents your height in the real world, otherwise the game just doesn't play right. You might always be crouched or something like that. So when you first get into the game, you hit play, you're brought to this menu. Over here, you're going to hit select. You're just selecting the saved game that you have. And then before you scroll down and hit play, you're going to come over here and just hit auto height. Auto height matches the character's face area to where your headset is sitting, so everything should match up pretty well. If you try and go with what your actual height is, it might make it a little off compared to what the headset is registering, because this isn't going off of your actual height, this is going off of where you set your ground level. So in reality, I'm 5'10", but that would make my character too tall. So I'm just going to hit auto height. Okay, brought it to 5'9". We're right in the ballpark. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and that'll bring me into the game at the correct height so that I can continue on and play the way that I want to. Alright guys, so another thing that I want to cover, another big question that we've been getting a lot of is, how do I run in Blade and Sorcery? So it's pretty simple. You're just going to squeeze your controllers, move forward like you would normally, and then just move your arms like you're running in real life. It's that simple. Now if I stop moving my arms, you can see I slow down, and now I'm back to running. This is about as fast as you can go without mods. You can see what it looks like here in real life, and that's how you run in Blade and Sorcery. So another thing that I want to go over with you guys is how to use the Telekenisis spell to your advantage, whether you want to bring an enemy towards you or push them away, or bring an object towards you that you accidentally dropped on the ground. Anything along those lines, you can use Telekenisis to retrieve or repel. So you're going to select the Telekenisis from your hand, select whatever item. When you get that spinning icon, go ahead and grab it, and now you have that item in your control. You can push this item away from you by pushing the A button on your right controller or the X button on your left controller. So you can see the item goes goodbye. Now I do have a mod on right now that is a stronger Telekenisis, so it pushed way out. With normal Telekenisis, it's just going to kind of float away from you. With if you wanted to bring something towards you, you hover over that item and squeeze the right trigger, and that brings the item into the hand that you're controlling the item with. Now this is a rock, so I guess it's not going to let me grab it. But let's use this sword here. So I'm going to hover over it, I'm going to squeeze the right trigger, and it comes into my hand. So say you're out fighting people and you stab someone and they end up on the ground, and you're over here, but you need that sword. You can reach out, bring the sword to you, and get back into the fight. Alright guys, so the other thing that I wanted to show you was how to combine spells so that you can get a little bit more out of the game, really dive into the magic aspect of it. So we all know you have fire, lightning, and telekinesis on both hands. So with the lightning hand, you get a little fireball that you can throw and steer. With lightning, you get a little lightning ball, you can shock the things in your environment. And with telekinesis, you get a little nice push that you can, you know, also affect things. If someone's too close, you can be gone, Satan, whatever you want to do with it. But you can also combine those aspects and get a little bit extra of a hit, if you will. So with the lightning, with the fire, you're gonna put fire in both hands, bring it together, and then just push forward. You know, Hame Kameha or whatever. And you get that big fireball goes out, makes a big boom. Those are a lot of damage for anyone who is on the receiving end. For the lightning, you get lightning in both hands, bring it together, rotate your hands a little bit, and you get that big lightning beam there. Also a lot of damage for anyone on the other end. Now for the telekinesis one, I'm going to bring some objects into the center of the map here just to kind of show you guys. Oops. A little too much on that one. Alright, so we're in the center here. We're going to get telekinesis. That is not what I wanted. Get telekinesis in both hands here. So you put the telekinesis together, and you can see everything in the environment's already being affected. Enemies will start to kind of be affected as well. They might slow down a little bit. But once you get that ball, you're kind of going to just pull the hands apart. You know, just kind of like a what's up? You know, bring it on. So put the telekinesis together, you get that big ball, give it a what's up, and now you're in a field that is essentially zero gravity. Everything in this area floats. Objects and enemies, they'll be floating around upside down. You can, you know, give them a slice and a dice and a stab, whatever you want to do with it. But that is how to combine spells and get a little bit more of an edge over the enemy. Alright guys, the last tip that I want to leave you with is slow-mo. So slow-mo is affected by pushing the B button on your right controller, and when you push that you'll hear kind of a slowed down sound. It'll sound just like this. So when you push that, you can hear your heartbeat. It's a cool, neat little thing. But one thing that a lot of people don't know is when you're in that slow-mo mode, all of your strikes have extra power behind them. So if you're trying to dismember someone, or just really slay on the battlefield, all of your movements in slow-mo have more power behind them. So do with that information what you will. That about wraps up our top 5 tips for Blade and Sorcery. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a like and subscribe. Share the video so the information gets out there to everybody else wondering. And we will see you guys next time. Until then, Oculus Prime signing off.